Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to transform your old, musty, and stanky looking sneakers from this to something brand new like this. Let's get it and let's go. Before this video starts, I just wanted to mention that there is a quick disclaimer. When it comes to cleaning white shoes, this is a beast in its own category. Cleaning a normal shoe would be right here, and cleaning a white shoe would be a little bit higher up here. Just know that all results may vary. It really depends on what you stepped on, what is on your shoe, how long it's been on there for, the materials, etc., etc. But just know the sooner you clean that stain off or the sooner you clean that dirt off, the more likely it'll come off. So if you've been waiting and you've been procrastinating, I think it's time to get to it ASAP. So let's go ahead and show you guys the materials you're gonna need today. Obviously, we're gonna need the shoes that we're gonna be working on today. These are some Adidas Oswegos that I use for hiking in Hawaii. Welcome to the jungle, my friends. As you guys can see, we have a Hawaiian tree right here. We have my friend over here. And we're just living life. Shoes, getting a little bit dirty. But we'll check in with you guys at the end. They're gonna be brown, trust. And a lot of people were like, man, why are you wearing white shoes? I really just wanted to make this video for you guys and show you that it is possible to take a pair that has been basically through the mud and everything in Hawaii with dirt that has a bunch of iron in it. I basically did this to show you guys that I'm able to reverse whatever I did in Hawaii. That dirt is packed with iron content, so you're gonna see a lot of it, you know, holding like a more orange or rusty hue to it. So that's what you see on the toe box right here. And this is pretty much going throughout the shoe. Now I also had socks with the same stains on them, and I put it through the regular wash, and it honestly didn't help at all. Here's the shoe that I restored. There are some areas that have a slight hint of a stain, but it's very, very difficult to see. And like I said, the results may vary, so keep that in mind. So the main products we're gonna be using today are the Steam Shot right here. This is the Bissell Steam Shot. If you guys don't have one of these, I would highly recommend picking them up because they serve different uses. Like you can use this to clean your car mats, carpets, a bunch of areas in your house, etc., etc., and they're pretty cheap. So I want to give a huge shout out to Gifted Kicks for putting me onto this right here. And then the second thing that we're going to be using is this Tide liquid laundry detergent. In order to whiten and brighten your shoes, you must use a blue detergent. That's a tip that I learned from John Manalo, because ever since I heard that from him, it just stuck with me. So whenever you're cleaning white shoes, blue detergent. Normally I would use a sneaker cleaner, but white shoes are different. Other than that, we're gonna need a soft bristle brush, which I do sell on my website, but you could also use an old toothbrush like I have in the back. Just make sure it is a soft bristle brush. The last thing we'll need is a container just to hold the water and the soap. So the first thing is to fill up our steamer with just some cold water. You don't wanna add any solution in here. No soaps, no chemicals, no nothing. This is just gonna heat up pure steam, and that's gonna help release some of the dirt that's caked up onto the shoe. So while the Bissell is warming up, we're just gonna create our solution. So all I did was add a little bit of cold water to this tray, and then we're just gonna pour some of our blue liquid laundry detergent in here. You don't need too much, but you do need enough to start scrubbing. This method works best on canvas materials, mesh. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily on leather because leather is pretty easy to clean. We're gonna set this off to the side and we'll start on the shoe right now. We are gonna spray down the entire shoe. The heat should get some of the stains off. We're not trying to get all of it off, but we're doing no attachment on the steamer and we're just gonna start hitting the entire shoe. So after the steamer treatment, you can see it does look a little bit better, but obviously we do have a ton of troubled areas, but not to worry. That is what that magical blue solution is for. We're gonna use the steamer again later on, so leave that plugged in, but we're gonna go around the entire shoe and just focus on all those crazy areas. you plan on doing this entire process with the toothbrush, just keep in mind that you gotta be pretty patient when it comes to, you know, just scrubbing, because this only covers a small surface area. If you guys wanna be a little bit more efficient, you can always use the delicate brush on my website. This is a lot faster and you won't ruin the material on the top of your shoes. Here's a quick update of where we're at. So after about 10 to 15 minutes of scrubbing, the shoe is looking nice and clean. So at this point, I would recommend throwing these in the washer. Now, a lot of people think that, you know, throwing shoes in the washer damages them. My whole thing is if your shoe looks cooked, if it looks like the way these did at the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure throwing these in the washer isn't your main concern. You're just trying to bring these things back, trying to make them look a little bit newer again so you don't have to buy another pair. So if you guys want, you could go ahead and continue and throw them in the washer like I am, because I think it's best to let the washer wash all of the soap out, and it actually makes it look a lot brighter. For some reason, whenever they're in the washer, they come out much cleaner. You can use any mesh bag, anything, just make sure you cover this inside of that bag that's breathable. Once the shoes come out, we're gonna let them air dry and they'll look brand new once again. Okay, here's one of the old drawstring bags that I had. You can see it's all like torn up and stuff, but we're just gonna throw this in here. Boom, just like that. Soap has already been added, and we're just gonna put this on a cold cycle, and it's gonna run for about 14 minutes. After that, we're gonna pull these out and let them air dry. It has officially been about 24 hours since we put these things in the washing machine. The shoes have been air drying inside, which I highly recommend. I also ended up adding a shoe tree inside to keep the form and shape of the shoe. This thing has been brought back from the dead. One of the tougher areas to clean was the heel area. The steamer was having a tough time lifting up the stains. And like I mentioned, each shoe is going to be different. The longer you leave the stains on, the harder they're gonna be to pull off. But in this case, I can't be too mad at these. There are gonna be times where you're gonna see a little bit of stains or a little bit of dirt peeking through, but you could go ahead and repeat the process if you wanna get them extra crispy. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give your boy a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already with those post notifications on. You could also follow me on Instagram at SneakerHeadInTheBay. And lastly, if you guys would like to support the channel any further, you could check out my website, shopsotopia.com, which will be linked down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, it's your boy SneakerHeadInTheBay. I'm out. Peace.